That's nice, my gorgeous Sagittarini. You are going to have such a nice progress right at the beginning of this week, baby. You are going to have such a nice progress, and it's not going to be major, but at least, you are going to have a big answer to what exactly do you need to focus on at this stage of your life. And it's not only that, but it's to do with the progress of something which has been slowed down quite a lot over the last year or so. This is going to play a major role when it comes to you reconnecting with yourself, my gorgeous Sagittarini, and when it comes to you being reminded of your own path, okay, so this is gonna be beautiful. And at the same time, when it comes to this progress, it's not gonna be huge, it's not gonna be major, but primarily the role of this progress is to point you towards the right direction in life. And also at the same time, so there is a reason why you're gonna feel so elevated and why you're gonna feel so alive again, but at the same time, you also will clearly understand that now it's time to take this very seriously. You need to start reorganizing your life, because there are certain things that have come to an end and that have been draining your energy for a while now. So this is why you need to start reorganizing your life in such a way where you are, gonna really kind of deal with your own energy in a much better way. And you will realize exactly what am I talking about, because you're gonna understand that a few aspects of your life, there is no point to hang around anymore, because they have come to an end. But the problem is that these particular aspects that have come to an end slowly but surely, they are quite complex, and you cannot kind of really do things immediately. But what you can do right now, you can start reorganizing your life in such a way where you just give your energy towards things you should give your energy towards, instead of wasting your energy with things that have been making you feel unhappy for a while, and you did not even realize this yourself so far. You're only going to realize this now. So that's why your eyes are gonna be open. Your eyes are gonna open here, and it is gonna be such a beautiful moment indeed. There is an important negotiation, some kind of negotiation you are going to have here within the next couple of weeks. Because of that, you are going to have an important negotiation, my gorgeous Sagittarini. And this negotiation, it's not only gonna be very successful for you, but there is something it's gonna be offered to you, like some kind of what's gonna be offered to you. You will be so happy about, because you will know that this is going to lead towards you being able to make this specific major lifestyle choice. And this is to do with this big plan you have been working towards. All of us have got some kind of a plan in life. And when I'm talking right now, this is to do with your plan, my gorgeous Sagittarini, indeed. And also, on another hand, you need to understand that, still connected to this, I said that this is going to be kind of progress. It's not going to be major, but there is more going to come out of here. Do you get what I mean? There is more going to come out of here, because it's all still results of efforts are due. There is still more to it, but just remember that you're on the right path and you are indeed doing the right thing. And also, my gorgeous Sagittarini, still at around the beginning of this week, there is something that you are gonna come across. Something is going to inspire you, and you're gonna become very curious. First of all, something is going to inspire you, not related to this what I've said so far, but something is gonna happen really random. You're gonna find yourself at the right place at the right time, because it was meant to be like that, baby. And something is going to inspire you, and you're going to have this idea, and then you're going to become very, very curious about something, and then you're going to realize, oh my God, shall I start this or not? You will realize that it's time for you to start this, some kind of a venture. This in itself is to do with a new beginning, but then again, at the same time, this is going to happen really, really randomly. And whether you were thinking about starting this venture, no baby, no. This venture here, it's going to be, it's going to manifest for the first time in your life, and you're the one who did this, my gorgeous Sagittarini. That's why this is going to be so important indeed. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, you are going to have this information, this message, and this progress. Now, this information and message, no, sorry, it's not a progress, sorry. You're going to have this information and this message, you know, at around the midweek. And now, you know, it's to do with you kind of, this information, it's gonna, this information that you're going to have, it's going to make you aware of which quick decision do you immediately need to make. Which quick decision do you immediately need to make? And then you know that this quick decision, it's going to be right decision for you. But the problem is that this person is going to be on your mind immediately. Boom, boom. Ah, now we are talking. So as soon as you want to make this quick decision, there is a certain person which is going to be on your mind. Listen, I'm not saying that that person is bad. I'm not saying that that person is negative. But there is somebody who is maybe intimidating you right now at this stage of your life. And it can be somebody who is in your life for a very long time. It could be somebody who is really lovely. It could be somebody who is really gorgeous. But the problem is that that particular person has got a very strong energy, and it's like kind of intimidating you a little bit when it comes to this quick decision that you would make. Because when it comes to this quick decision here that it's obvious for you to make immediately, we shouldn't have somebody in our mind, oh no, that person may not like it, or that person may not like it, what that person is going to say. No baby, no. You just have to go for it, because subconsciously, you know, I don't want to sound dark lallish, but subconsciously somebody is affecting you in such a way where you've been restricted by somebody subconsciously a little bit. And it tends to happen in lives when we are surrounded by the people who are very strong in character, with other words, who are very strong with their own energy. They tend to like kind of take over, and they don't have to be necessarily bad people or a negative people, but it's like more dominant people in life. So you really need to understand that you just need to make this decision without maybe involving this person, because this is your life, this is your decision, you know, and don't worry about it whatsoever, because you are gonna do the right thing. So this in itself, it's also like kind of going to open your mind towards the fact that maybe you just need to kind of, you know, just see certain people in a slightly different light in your life. And this doesn't have to be necessarily a bad thing, but to be able to recognize this, it's most certainly going to play a huge part when it comes to you moving on. So in your future, you will not allow this aspect of your life to dominate or control you in any way whatsoever. So now the last part of this week, my gorgeous Sagittarini, it's also going to be, when it comes to the last part of this week, okay? Oh my God, I've seen this before, honestly. There is somebody in your life, oh my God, I'm sorry, my gorgeous Sagittarini, but it's this particular person that I'm keep on seeing in your life. Somebody who is a little bit stroppy, really nice person, really lovely person, but this person is really stroppy. And to that person, something major happened in their life a long time ago. Something major happened, some kind of like a really big trauma in their childhood, or when they were really, really young. And that particular trauma that happened in that person's life, this was so big that lots of people wouldn't be able to deal with this really, but this gorgeous person was able to deal with it. You know, I'm just trying to help you to understand who this is. So that particular person will be going through something really, really difficult. It's a lovely person, just like a little bit stroppy, you know, sometimes, but when the people are stroppy, sometimes that can be quite cute. It can be quite funny, you know, it doesn't make a person who they are, but I'm just trying to help you to understand who this is. So this particular person here, it's like gonna be really disappointed with something. You know, that particular person is going to feel a little bit down, a little bit negative. Maybe they will be crying a little bit, you know. They will be going through something really negative, but then at the same time, you know, you're really devoted to this person. So this is somebody in your life, no doubt. This is like a family member or a friend, you know, for a very, very long time. So that particular person may be a little bit rude to you at around the end of this week, but you must not take this like really personal whatsoever. When this person is a little bit rude to you at around the end of this week, you will know that something happened. That's what I'm telling you. And then that person will tell you what happened, because that person is going through some kind of a very difficult change in the, which you're going to find out at this time, you know. And also at the same time, when you realize which change is this person going through, you will have a very great advice for this person. But on another hand, this is suddenly somehow going to remind you of something that you need to do immediately. Somehow you will be able to connect this to some kind of situation in your life which is completely different to what this person is going through, but it's really going to help you to being reminded of something major you forgot about. You know, and you're going to be grateful to God. This in itself is going to be like a blessing in disguise for you, literally. So now, my gorgeous Sagittarini, I'm just going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week. My gorgeous Sagittarini, let's just see what is gonna be your tarot card of the week. Oh my God, this just came out by itself. Oh my God, you know what, I'm not being funny, but you are going to have a great achievement. Not only you're gonna have a great achievement this week, but something is gonna happen, you know, and it's gonna make you feel alive again. Not only it's gonna make you feel alive again, but the reason why you're gonna feel so excited, it's purely because you will feel for the first time after a very, very long time that there is some kind of a change coming, and it's gonna be big and it's gonna be beautiful. At this moment in time, this is gonna reflect on you in such a way where you're gonna feel really re-energized and you're gonna feel really positive, but you're also gonna start coming out of your comfort zone quite a lot. And there are some major lifestyle changes that you will want to make. There are some kind of major lifestyle ideas that you're gonna have that most certainly are gonna be leading towards you being so much happier in general, indeed. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful. You see, lots of people don't realize how powerful blue topaz actually is, especially when it comes to activating your third psychic eye. Yes, lots of people do not realize how significant and how powerful blue topaz actually is, because once we activate our third psychic eye, we start to understand things we never understood before. We kind of elevate ourselves both spiritually and mentally as well. This in itself, it's ever so important when it comes to understanding so much about ourselves in general, understanding so much about this life in general. You know, it really helps you to go through and to go forward in life with a completely kind of deeper, with a completely different understanding, much deeper, much more spiritual, much more serene when it comes to things that have been kind of bringing you down, when it comes to things that have been scaring you, when it comes to things that have been draining your energy in general. All this stops when you wear blue topaz. Why? Because you see things differently, and you know, because it activates your third psychic eye. You elevate yourself to the point where you see literally every single aspect in your life in a completely different light. So why is this so important? Well, it's important when it comes to you progressing in life and making the most out of life, but it's also ever so important when it comes to you protecting your precious energy. You know, it helps you to protect your precious energy as well, and this is why it's so significant. I mean, look at this. Absolutely stunning, my gorgeous people. And this is a handmade sterling silver bracelet. Okay, handmade sterling silver gate bracelet. It's 7.5 inches long and it's 10 millimeter wide, so that is quite wide. And of course, this is like a really high quality blue topaz crystalline, and this is something that I would highly recommend you to wear, my gorgeous people. And blue topaz also allow you to channel your inner wisdom and find a perfect pathway to successful opportunities, you know. And to be quite honest with you, like anyone who wears this will embrace will embrace their authentic self and trust, you know, you will trust your own power, and you will most certainly, you know, do things in life that are gonna bring you success in general. You know, you tend to make the right decisions when you wear these powerful crystals. So whether these decisions are like when it comes to your life in general, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your success, when it comes to your career, when it comes to money, you know, it does help you quite a lot, you know, to make the right decision, because it grounds you. It grounds you in a really specific way. Can you imagine how powerful this crystal is when on one hand it activates your third psychic eye, therefore you elevate, you become so spiritual like never before, but then on another hand it's also very powerful when it comes to grounding at the same time, when it comes to you recentering yourself at the same time. And this is why, because you don't worry about things that you shouldn't be worrying about, and very often as well people don't realize how draining this is on our overall energy, you know, and we are not able to get in our life, you know, to the certain stage, you know, as quick as we actually could. So it really is ever so important when it comes to you realigning yourself like instantly as soon as you put this on, my gorgeous people. I really highly suggest you to get this beautiful blue topaz handmade bracelet for yourself, or you can buy it for somebody else. If you think that somebody else can benefit from it, you know, why wouldn't you buy it for them? It's absolutely beautiful. And the link to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, it's going to be in the description below, or it's going to be, or I'm also going to pin the actual link on top of the comment section as well. But it is a rather beautiful bracelet, and of course I only have a few of these in stock now.